Right now, the UK study abroad internet is full of noise. A lot of people are panicking. PSW has been, it used to be 2 years. Now it is only 18 months. While others are actually mis-selling and saying PSW reduce हुआ है ना, है तो सही, मिल जाएगी ना job. But in my opinion, both of them are wrong. Let's dig deeper into what does this mean for us as students going to study in the UK and how does it change the UK study abroad opportunity for all of us. Statistics show a steep decline in UK work visas. Home Office data shows work visas assigned to Indians halved to 81,000 in 2024 and students dropped by 42%. That is 50% decline in just 1 year. UK government themselves said very clearly that PSW does not guarantee a job, it only gives you time to find one. If you don't understand this early, it feels like hope at first and then slowly turns into stress. Let's start with the basics. According to the UK government's own graduate visa review, PSW does not require you to work, does not require a minimum salary, and allows you to take any job, skilled or unskilled. In fact, you could be self-employed or even doing volunteering. And this is where I want you to pay attention. Because PSW was never designed as a job guarantee visa, it is a temporary bridge between your studies and a permanent job in the UK. And that's why students eventually need to shift to a skilled worker visa if they want to stay longer in the UK. So if someone told you that PSW gives you career security, that was never true. But then the question is, why is this PSW under pressure? Why has the government reduced it? According to the reporting by the Pi News, the UK government is actively trying to align the graduate route only to the skilled and professional roles. Even explains that the jobs which don't have a career growth or higher salaries in the future would cease to exist on the skill list. The next revision, which is coming up, is in June 2026. In the future, only jobs that make economic sense for the UK economy will be allowed under this migration. Now let's shift from the policy to the reality. On Reddit, you'll find multiple posts from PSW holders saying the same thing. I'm qualified, I have a master's, I have experience. But the moment employers hear PSW, they stop replying. This tells us something important. Employers are not rejecting PSW holders. They are evaluating risk versus value. Sponsorship is expensive, it's an investment, and no employer sponsors potential. They are sponsoring proof. And this is why I always say your skills, your portfolio matters more than your degree. Now here is where the data becomes uncomfortable. According to the Migration Observatory, around 40% of the students who switched from study visas to skilled worker visa went into care work, into care homes. Most of these students did not study care work and they are more than often overqualified. And it's happened because the structure of the sponsored jobs has shifted. In fact, Migration Observatory shows more data which is even more uncomfortable. In 2024, the number of skilled worker visa grants to the IT sector was around 40% lower than in the long-term average before Brexit. So what does this tell us? It's helping people to stay employed, helping them survive. But it may not actually be helping them build careers in their own domain. The report itself flags this as a concern, as people may lose the chance to develop higher level skills. Interestingly, the data also shows confusion. The share of students switching to long-term skilled visa actually fell and more students chose to stay on the PSW. So this doesn't mean PSW is bad. It simply means many students are not ready to get qualified for skilled worker visa when their PSW ends. This is why most of the students start asking the wrong question. Is the UK a waste? So let me be very clear. UK is not a waste. PSW is not useless. But yes, blind assumptions will not work because the UK government has itself said high skilled, high contributing and strong individuals will be fast tracked. You can get your permanent residency or ILR as they call it as much as 3 years only if your salaries are more than about £100,000. So think of PSW correctly. It's not a safety net. It is not a guarantee of a job. It's a test window. And only those who enter it with the right preparation convert it into a future that they want. So in a nutshell, when you are preparing and planning for your career in the UK, don't worry if the PSW is 2 years or 1.5. Your secret to success is going to be how prepared you are to utilize that time. Between 2 years to 18 months, it's not that big a gap. If you found this useful and if you are thinking of studying abroad in the UK, Do let me your thoughts on the PSW in UK, and I'd love to take this conversation forward. But until then, if you found this mind opening, do subscribe to our channel and show some love and hit that like button. That's all from Piyush, your study abroad coach, and I will see you all guys in the next video.